I have to do this because they don't bubble otherwise. Like when you're singing. Were you in choir?
Of course I was in choir.
Yeah.
Yes, of course
I know.
Every Black woman has to be in a choir at some point in her life.
Yep.
It's tax, because they think we can sing.
How will I know
If he really loves me? Yeah, that's it.
You sang that
heartbeat. I sang it in front of 1,000 people.
I promise you, it'll be a memorable one. Memorable. I can't say that. Huh? Yo, listen. Don't buy the accent. English came by ship. I bought it on Amazon, actually. This accent that I have.
Kids are doing it like this.
Oh, what? It's like flames.
It's not right, but
now
here we
we're
go.
dating. So there's a lady who's teaching her friend how to do it.
Okay.
And so she's like, do, and then she goes.
Welcome to Mixed Feelings Over Mixed Drinks. Every good conversation has its key ingredient.
Just like every cocktail does.
Sometimes spicy, sometimes sweet.
And a little bit of the unexpected.
Always. So every now and then, Julie and I are going to be getting together, mixing it up, having some conversation. Cheers to the weekend, Julie.
I'll drink to that.
The magical Kenya Ladies Open is back. 8 to 11 February at the Vipingo Ridge, proudly sponsored by Johnnie Walker. Bold steps for big flavor. Johnnie Walker is proud to support women in sports. Keep walking. Hi, I'm Lily.
And I'm Shazz.
Welcome to Mixed Feelings Over Mixed Drinks. Shazz.
Yes.
Karibu sana.
Asante, Mom.
We're so happy to have you here.
Thand you.
And Happy New Year.
Happy to be had.
Ooh, I like
love
that.
it.
Happy to have had.
Yes.
I haven't seen you in the new year.
I know. Hi, Mom.
2024. Is it treating you kindly so far?
So far, it has been. It has been.
It has been. It is here.
It is here. But we're not complaining. We're grateful for every day.
Indeed. Do you have a mantra? Are you one of those people who starts the year with like, I have a mantra. This is like for me,
Yes.
it's my 24. And I've been telling my kids, it's your 24 because it rhymes. Your 24.
Okay.
Do you have
That's
something like
excellent.
that?
No, but I was told that it's the year of the dragon.
It is.
And I quite like that.
I do
And
too.
apparently my Chinese year, which I've forgotten what it is, I think I'm a monkey or a snake, I'm not sure, but goes really well with the year of the dragon. And I was
Yes.
like, I'll drink to that.
All
Yes.
right. Well, speaking of drinking, today we're very excited. I have this cocktail actually speaks of you.
It does.
When I heard the name, I was like, this is a Shazz
Okay.
drink. It's called Smoke and Spice.
Smoke and Spice.
Smoke and
Ooh,
Spice.
I
You
get the
see that?
Where is the
Yes.
smoke?
Well, we'll see at the
Where there
end.
is
There's going to be
fire.
smoke.
Where
there
there
will be
is fire.
smoke. I'm just wondering, are you smoke or are you spice?
I think definitely more spice, but let's see. Let's
Let's
find
see.
out.
We'll find out. So we have a really fun liquor we're using today. We're using Johnnie Walker
Very
Gold,
nice. I love.
which is just a beautiful bottle. And it's. Do you drink much whiskey?
No, but I tend to be with, like, I love a lover who drinks whiskey.
Oh,
yeah, like when you
yes.
kiss them.
You
Very
like
nice.
that taste? Oh, that's so interesting.
That's how I.
You might have to tell me how. We might have to have a part 2.
Yeah. Okay.
And
fine.
see how the smoke and spice
here
did
for
for
it.
your weekend.
Yes.
So we're going to use this. It's a really lovely cocktail because it has a lot of flavors that I think we love here in Kenya. So we've got some tangawizi, which you're a fan.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And yes. Okay. We'll follow up on that semi. And then of course, we have some fresh ginger, which I
love.
like a garnish.
Yeah.
I'm a big on garnish.
Okay. Are we gonna
Smell
grate this
that.
into the?
Well, we might just do a little
love
something with that.
it.
It smells nice, right?
Yeah.
The mint
Definitely.
really is just for decor.
Okay.
That has nothing to do with it. But
Okay.
then we have some citrus.
Okay.
And that
All the best
combination to
things.
me of citrus and stony and
Yes.
ginger is like the perfect marriage.
Okay.
And then it'll be rooted in some Johnnie Walker. So we're going to mix it up. It's going to be pretty straightforward. We're 2 of us, so it's 25 ml if you're by yourself.
Okay.
But we're going to do double that
are you
because it's 2 of us.
heavy-handed?
I'm not heavy-handed.
Okay,
no.
then this
I
will
like
be
to keep
fine.
it classy,
Okay.
keep it light, keep it
I love it.
tight. And I will say, you could also make this very easily non-alcoholic,
Okay.
which is really nice, which is why I have the tonic here.
Ah, okay.
So if you're
okay.
somebody who's like, I like the herbs, I
alternative.
like,
Yes.
the ginger, the mint, the citrus, tonic, and stony instead of the whiskey base. And you still have something really fun to
Okay.
enjoy. So I'm doing a little garnish.
I like,
Just
okay.
a vegetable peeler. Are you a garnish girl?
Absolutely.
Same.
Yeah,
You eat
yeah.
with your eyes
Abs-
first.
exactly.
I
So
try
you
and
want to
tell
make
people
something
this.
really, really wonderful.
Exactly. So I'm just taking this and I'm just peeling.
Unless it's soul food.
Soul food.
Soul
needs to be
food doesn't
messy.
always look really. No, I don't think it can look too pretty.
Yeah, true. You talking about like fried chicken, macaroni cheese, that kind of thing?
No,
Or no,
I mean Kenyan Kikuyu soul food, which is
Okay.
mashakura.
You've taken me somewhere
Which
I've
is
never
anything that has a lot of water in it. So,
Mashukura is a soup.
well, it's a cuisine.
It's a
That's what I
it's a
call
way
it.
of life.
It's a way of life. It's a religion. Listen.
Oh, okay. Well,
the
I want to hear
Central
more about
girls.
that. Where do you eat that? Is that a holiday meal? Is that a like comfort food?
No, it's every day.
Every day.
It's every day. If there's enough water around you, you've got food.
Okay, I'm with you because in Ethiopia, shuro is our comfort food, our everyday food.
Is it
and
really? I
yeah,
love
you
it.
just add a bit more water. If a few more people come,
Okay.
you can add water
To make it go
and
further.
make it go further.
That's oh
Same
my gosh,
thing?
that's a great explanation for why we add water to everything.
Yeah.
Because we have more people to
More
feed.
people. There's always somebody around the corner. Yeah. Okay, I like it. So we're together.
I like that.
We're together. So now we're adding some lime.
Nice.
How were the holidays? Did you have a restful one? Was it chaotic? Were you hosting people?
Holidays were wonderful. I like being in Nairobi for the holidays.
Yeah, me too.
Because everyone's gone away.
Yes.
So Nairobi is quiet.
Exactly.
Lots of good food and family.
Exactly. Good.
And we don't we don't do the whole too many presents and all of that. I feel like,
Yes.
I don't know how it is for you because you come from also a bit of a North American background.
Okay.
Where presents, I
pause.
think,
you
are
said
big.
a bit of a North American
Yeah,
background.
like you're not from there, but you're from there.
Okay, yes. I have a very complicated relationship with my identity.
Yeah.
So thank you for bringing that up.
Not.
But, yes, there is an emphasis
Yes.
on gifts, and the capitalist machine is
Absolument.
moving at all times.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's true.
So
That's
we
true.
save ourselves from that.
Yeah.
And we just do good food and music.
Nice. You do
It's been good.
mashakura?
Actually, no.
No,
Well, a little.
a little.
Listen, what's a
Just for
Kikuyu
fun.
household if there's no washakura? It's comfort food.
You know how many Kikuyu friends I have? I've never had mashakura.
Oh, you probably.
I've had that goat soup.
Are
Is
you
that what you're
really
talking
friends?
about?
Are you really
My
friends?
best friends, the godparents of my children,
Huh.
half of them are Kikuyu. Half
Okay.
of the couple.
Are they
I've never
bougie?
had- Yes, they are bougie. What? You've told me who I am and who they are.
There you go. But tell them to show you the real.
Okay, I will.
Real
I will.
us.
Because if you go, we used to go to their shosho's farm
Yeah.
at the holidays, at New Year's Day. New Year's Day,
Okay.
we used to go there and we would divide women making chapos.
Okay.
Men.
What did you eat
goat
the chapati with?
We would eat it with this goat head soup or the sheep head soup.
Nice. Okay.
Is that mashukura?
well? But what
Kinda.
else? Was
Then
that
we
like a
would
stew swimming in
yes,
water?
There was always a stew. Now I fail to remember the other things. Because
Okay,
me, I was there
okay.
for the chapatis.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I was there for the chapos.
Okay.
I'm just kind of
I'm exactly
basic.
like that in an Ethiopian household for
Yes.
like tips and shiro.
Exactly.
I know what I came for.
Exactly. I know who I am. Yeah, okay. I'm going to put a little ginger in here. Is that okay with you?
Do the thing.
Let's just let it marinate on the
really
drink,
like
which I think is going to be really, really
Already it smells
Nice.
just because you
Right?
can't, it smells beautiful. The citrus, the ginger.
It really does. Ooh,
So
that
good.
smells so good. Okay. So I think we're pretty much done. And I know anyone watching at home who's a real mixologist is going to be mortified that I put the stony in here and then we would shake it.
Yeah.
So to avoid that, I'm actually just going to ask you to stir so we don't
Okay.
lose the gas.
Okay.
And then we'll strain it into
Oh,
our
is
glasses
that
and then we're
okay?
done.
Okay.
This is so nice and neat, quick. That feels good to me.
There we go.
Yeah. All right. I'm just going to pour it out here. I know.
Smoke
You know
and
what? We
spice.
should have tasted it first
Yeah.
to make sure it was okay, but it is what
Very
it is now.
trusting.
I am too. Okay, smoke and spice. And I
Okay,
think the
alright.
smoke comes from the whiskey.
Where does this come in?
That's just for
Just
the table.
garnish?
Just
Okay.
for fun.
Oh,
I
for
like
the
to have
table.
green everywhere. In
Okay.
every room of the house, I need some green.
I feel you.
You came correct.
Okay. There we go.
So, my dear, to
Yes.
24.
Yes,
To
to
this
24.
being the year you need it to be.
Yeah.
Cheers, my love.
Amen. Bring it on.
That's good.
It's the fresh ginger.
Yeah, it is. The ginger, and I just brought that as like decor.
I think that made a
purpose.
difference.
It had a ministry.
Had a ministry. Your purpose in life.
Exactly.
Ginger.
Your purpose to make us
Amen.
happy.
I
All
love
right.
it.
So cheers. Cheers. Let's go chat a bit.
Okay.
All right. You didn't talk about your complicated relationship with ginger.
With Stony.
With Stony or Sony specifically. This I have to hear. How do you have a
You're just gonna
complicated
have to bring me
relationship?
back on the show, aren't
Is
you?
this
now?
because it goes into your nose and you're like, you sneeze involuntarily? Is that
No, but
why?
I find that funny as well.
It is funny, but
Yeah.
I have to hear why?
So, yeah. Anyway, bring me back on the show. We'll have that conversation.
Now you're getting.
It might come up in the
cryptic.
conversation.
It might.
You
If
never
I'm a good
know.
enough conversationalist, you're saying, let's see how good I am,
Listen.
how quick I can get this story out.
Listen,
So,
you know you're good.
are you right? I know it. I mean, listen, I have one skill. I tell people, I know how to talk.
Yes,
Don't
you
ask me
do.
to count your money. Don't
Yeah.
ask me to, whatever.
But you draw people out, which I think is very powerful.
I try.
That's
Thank
good.
you. Thank
Would
you
you have pursued something like psychology or therapy? You know, that's
think about it every year. Every year I Google online PhD psychology programs. Every
And?
year. There are multiple.
Yes.
About 50% of them seem like it is some, let me not call out a country, but some African prince behind a laptop saying, I got you, man. I'll make you a doctor overnight. The other half seem reasonable, and you go for residency like 3 times a year.
Yeah,
And then, but you can do the rest online.
Okay.
Seriously think about it. But what is the cutoff? At what point you just need to say, I have been educated to the maximum that I can for this lifetime? What's the number?
I think so I would say if you're going to stay here, do what you want to do. I think if you're going to move back to like North America, because they're very particular about paperwork and stuff like that, then do what you need to do for that. Because
it's more about the, like, could I do this? You know?
Yeah.
Like I do like people.
Yeah, I think so. You have a big heart for people.
You do.
You're very good at talking to people and making them feel at home.
Thank you,
And
Shazz.
I think that's already a good start for therapy and things like that.
So how have you been? Feel relaxed?
I'm very,
Tell me all your problems.
a little bit too relaxed, actually. I'm about to fungua rojo. Yo.
Whoa, funguo rojo sounds serious.
Yeah.
Is that like...
open my heart, like tell you everything. And then he said to me, and then...
You know what I thought you were going to say was,
What?
and I thought we were back on Whitney Houston there for a second.
No, I
took a
live
nice
Whitney
breath.
to Whitney.
Yeah. No one can touch
But I had
Whitney.
my moment.
Nobody can touch Whitney.
Kabisa,
There's a few women.
Adele a little.
Yeah, Adele a little.
As far as impacting how like our fields.
Yes, Adele a
Adele got me
little.
my
But there's a few
feels.
goats in the world, right? There's Whitney Houston, for me, vocally, with Adele as a close second, or even peer. There is Michelle Obama in terms of like elegance, power, intellect, just owns every room she walks in, makes a difference.
And she stays relevant and current. She's managed to do that as well.
It's her daughters. That's her secret. Her secret is her daughters. I'm sure Malia and Sasha are feeding her like playlists,
Mom,
information. And then she's a quick study.
Yeah.
She can make it globally interesting.
Smart.
And then my third trifecta is Serena Williams.
Okay. Wow. Okay, I'm here for it.
I mean, 22 titles, something like that.
Listen, I'm here for that. I'm also here for the fact that she drew a lot of attention to the problems in the sports world, but in a way that, she was already the GOAT.
Exactly.
And so people paid attention to what she had to say.
I'll never forget, there was a press conference or something that Rafael Nadal or somebody asked him, what does it feel like to be the greatest tennis player ever? And he's like, I think you mean Serena Williams.
Yeah.
And I was like, yes, mad props.
Well
That's exactly
done.
right. Yeah, because women in sports in particular, they're always as accomplished, as athletic, as excellent, and still fighting for equal pay, equal every. It's just crazy.
I thought you were going to reference the one where she's interviewed about, I think, what she was wearing or something like that, and she obviously had it.
Yeah.
And if the interviewer could read Black girl language, he would have seen that the eye roll, the face, the huff.
Said danger.
Yeah, like step away.
Step
but
away
they went
from the
for
mic.
it. And she was like, if it was a male athlete, would you be asking him about, his fashion choice? I've just accomplished this amazing feat. Let's have a conversation about that.
And in fact, one of those feats, I think she was even expecting. I mean,
Yes,
absolutely. In the
Kabisa.
way. No, and I have to think my daughters are both athletic, but in different ways.
Yeah.
One played multiple sports in high school. The other is a dancer and has been dancing since she was like age 4. And I look at both of them, and it's such a big part of their identity is what they can do with their bodies.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Not their body,
Yeah.
but what they can do with it.
That's
and
so
I think
powerful.
that is such a, I'm like, how did that happen? I'm so glad you guys turned out this way.
Yes.
Because that is not my story, but has become theirs, which is pretty awesome. What were
Yeah.
you like in high school? Were you an athlete? Were you a...
Girl.
I mean, I just had to ask. I mean, you might be.
I tell you what, I had a bit of imposter syndrome thinking about coming onto this, and then I got over it very quickly, which is wonderful. It's one of my strengths.
Yes.
But I would say in primary school, I was really quite active. And so I've always been chubby, but there's some things that I was really good at. And I was really good at do you know what police and robbers is? Do you guys know police and robbers?
Of course. Like cops and robbers.
Cops and robbers, that thing.
Yeah.
So I was very good at slamming them down and running after them. That was my momentum is my game.
You were that kind of cop.
Yeah, give me the thing that needs
hands
momentum.
up, get on the floor.
Yeah, that's it.
Wow.
Body slam.
Okay.
And also I move really fast. I'm like, you guys, there's a reason that the hippo kills the most number of people after the mosquito in Africa.
Are you serious?
It is. It's the second largest animal killer
Why do you
on the
know that?
continent. Because I was like, when I read the fact, I was like, I get it. It's momentum. Listen, don't listen. Once I start
there's
moving,
no stopping.
you guys, I move really fast. I'm telling you, Shika, what do you mean? Ba, 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 ba. Momentum, it's going. So anything that
So
works
you were
like
that
I'm
kid on
very
the
good.
playground. People be
Yeah.
like talking 1 minute and on their face the
body
next.
slam. Yeah.
Okay.
Very good. So
And
that
that
was my
did
thing.
not continue into your secondary.
No, it
life.
didn't. When I went I went to like a Moboji school, which had like sports like we had soft hockey. What is it called? Rounders, and then netball, and then hockey. I was good at.
Is
I was okay at
rounders
hockey.
field hockey? No.
I don't. No, rounders is like girl baseball. I'm allowed to say that.
Softball.
Softball.
And I don't know that that's girl baseball. I think men play softball as
I haven't
well.
seen them
I think it's
play.
the ball is literally different.
Okay.
I think that's the only difference.
Okay. I know with rounders the bat is smaller, the ball
Yeah.
is like littler.
Yes, littler. Yes, yeah. Okay, so you were into those things.
I was the ones I was into, and then the ones that I wasn't, I got really good at getting out of sports.
I feel like you were the person on the team, tell me if I'm wrong, who everyone's like, Shaz has to be there because you're like the morale and the heart of the team. Were you that kid?
I made everyone laugh. So that was
Yeah.
good. I was good at that. And that was my contribution to the sport.
Listen,
That was
that
it.
is huge.
And then I kept company for everyone who wasn't ready to put in all the effort into the sport at the time.
I'm not trying to get
like
sweaty
marathon.
either. Yeah. Why?
I don't have the build.
Why?
Come on.
Who started that?
All that huffing, chest burning.
Listen, as East Africans, we salute our people.
Yes.
Ethiopia
I think our
and
countries
Kenya,
have a friendly
mostly friendly rivalry.
kind of.
100%. Like this couch.
Yeah, it is.
It's like 90% love.
Yes,
until
but then
it's not.
also at some point it's like,
until it's like, it's going to be near
Ethiopians,
you.
man,
Yeah.
what is going on with them on the tracks?
Listen, you're just born this way. That's what
Born
I like to
this
say.
way.
And with the last name Bakala, I have to be able to answer because there's a few Bakala runners that are famous.
There is,
Yeah.
that's true.
Kenanisa Bakala.
So you have to stay true to
Yeah,
support the colors.
But I do not, I fail them on the athleticism part. I
Yes.
stay true on the and Bakala.
Okay,
Yeah,
I love
that's where I hold it down right there in that one syllable.
Listen, not all of us can be on the field, but we support
Exactly.
those who are.
We do.
So I think
You know what
fair
I'm
enough.
good at with sports is I am that person in the crowd. So I never even made it to the bench. I never made it to the team. I went out for one team in high school, volleyball.
Okay.
And
Ooh.
I think I made it to what they used to call C team, where everybody has to be on because you pay money for school. And actually, I was in a public school, so you do not pay money, but by the morale and ethics of an educational system,
Yes.
you have to let everybody play at least once.
Okay.
Then you go out for the next team, which is JV,
Yeah.
university, which promptly I was cut.
Oh.
Cut. So now, as an adult, I have become the person in the crowd who screams the loudest.
Cheerleading.
I bring wigs.
There you go.
I bring bells.
Pom-poms. Mhm.
I
Whistles.
stare down the opponents.
Yes.
Wait.
Intimidate the team.
I talk
Work
to
on
the
their
refs.
psyche.
Oh, work on the psyche.
Do you talk to the
all
refs?
I talk to the refs.
Are you that person?
I'm like, Buona referee. Tafadali, let me talk to you here. At which point, just my beautiful lyrical Kiswahili
good.
gets attention. I talk to them. Don't let my children be on
How
the
much
court.
Kiswahili is after that?
After that, the Kiswahili gets a little
Dicey.
Dicey.
Okay, that's good.
But where I talk to the refs, I stare down what I don't do, I don't talk to the other opponents or players.
Okay.
Let them play. For my case, there are other children playing my children.
Yes.
I don't talk to them.
Yes.
I talk to their parents,
Okay.
the refs,
Yeah.
my own children,
Yeah.
and the people cheering with me.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then after the game, are you Auntie Lily or?
After the game, I'm exhausted.
Is it okay?
Yeah, I am Auntie Lily because I bring snacks.
Yes. Well
Everybody
done.
gets some watermelon.
That's good.
Everybody gets a biscuit. When I
Electrolytes
lose,
and things.
electrolytes, yes.
Supportive
But,
sports moms.
yeah,
I think
extremely.
not enough is said about. I mean, if you think about look at the Michael Jordans and all of them. All of them had supportive moms behind them as well.
Absolutely. I mean,
Look at
especially Mama
Serena.
Jordan. Yeah, Serena. All of them. Their
She
moms
was holding
were
the fort back at home.
100%.
So
100%.
you know,
Yeah, I like to say those wins. In basketball, which was a big sport for my family. I was the sixth man on the court, or the sixth woman on the court.
on the court.
Yeah, because it's not just the five of you. Oh, no. Me, I'm there. I'm sweating.
You're so funny.
I am
If you
there.
could get into a sport, like if you go back to like high school or something, like what would that be for you?
Well, right now, my husband gave me tennis lessons
Okay.
for a Christmas gift.
Ah, really?
Yes, last year.
Uh-huh.
Not 23, but 22.
Oh. A whole 12 months?
A whole 12 months ago.
Okay. Where are the tennis lessons?
No, he had to use that gift. I think it was like a coupon, like, you know what I mean? Like,
What
get some
other
lessons.
gift?
He got me the racket and the balls.
That's so good.
But then my friends, of course, I'm at this age, Shaz, you're younger than me. I'm at this age where all of my friends and the people are trying to golf.
Yeah.
Everybody's doing it hardcore.
Okay.
So our very best friends in the world that I was telling you about, my Kikuyu friends,
Yes.
are golfers.
Okay, very nice. Clubbing, whether with the clubs.
Exactly.
They go early morning or after work.
Early morning, 6
That's
a.m.
good.
minimum.
I hear it's fantastic though, because it's all the walking and the
I
social.
hear it's all the walking. But the
social.
one time I went with them, they told me I cannot come back again because we got to about hole 6 or 7.
And
I was like, can I order a drink now?
oh,
And then they're like, from whom? I was like, what are these guys walking around with us for? I don't understand. Where's the drinks? Where's the snacks? You know, I just wanted
that's
some
so
like
funny.
a juice.
Garçon.
Yeah, I just wanted a juice, something. They were like, my dear, we're on hole 7. We have
a long way
11
to
more
go.
to go.
Yes.
And they almost finished me. They almost finished me
amazing.
that day. So
Okay.
I am not invited anymore
Oh,
for those events.
that's tragic.
Because I think it's tragic for them.
It's,
I don't think they're having as much fun
loss.
without me. Yeah.
I had a little stint with golf in uni. My first year of uni, I thought I would take up golf lessons
You did.
because the love of my life then
Thank you.
was trying.
Thank you for the backstory because I was about to ask.
So listen, it didn't just come out of nowhere. I was
No.
like, I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna have an amazing little and it was short lived. And when his enthusiasm for it ended, so did mine, which is
So
unfortunate.
his enthusiasm ended first, but the relationship continued?
Yes, it did actually.
Okay.
Yeah, it survived my not being an avid golfer.
Yeah.
But I keep thinking if I was to take up a sport, that would be something that I feel like my body would allow me to take on.
Yeah.
Without too many injuries. In fact, it would probably be happy. So
It probably would.
there you go.
You're right. The
Lots of
walking and
walking.
occasional swing. I keep watching these videos too of people who get these like crazy hole-in-ones.
Yeah.
Who was it recently that? Oh, it was Steph Curry. Back to basketball. Apparently, people were so annoyed because he hit this crazy hole-in-one. They're like, this dude cannot be good at
But why
basketball.
annoyed?
that.
I know.
No, because you can't have too many
But you just
talents.
transfer the skills. Isn't that the thing?
No. Me, I'm with the people on this. Be good at one thing and let that be your thing. Leave something for me.
So if Serena was to come and,
Yeah.
try her hand at, I don't know,
I'm okay with women.
table
I'm okay
tennis.
with women.
Oh,
yeah.
it only
It's the men. I'm okay with
the
women.
men.
Let
Then you
shine
have-
on wherever you are. Be you. Take over. I'm there for it, but not for the men.
You don't need to be so multi-talented for what?
I mean, for what? And also, do you know how to make waffles?
Oh.
Do you know how to clean a toilet?
Do you have
Do you
other
know how to do an
transferable
oil change?
life skills?
Or is it just these like bougie type of things you can manage when you have a ball in your
shade.
hand? Yeah, that's what I was. Steph, come to the couch. Tell me. That's what I want
so
to know.
good.
You know? So I don't know. But so you would like to take it up, but you're not actively pursuing this as a potential hobby.
No,
golfing.
right now I'm just trying to walk more in my life, and
That's
then we'll
good.
figure out what
Yeah,
sport
same.
will be attached to that.
Same, yeah.
So I'm back to the walking, which has been
Walking
good.
is good. Yeah, good for the mind. Are you a headphone in the ear kind of
I
walk?
would love to, but the places I like to walk, I can't do that unless I go to like a sport like Jaffrey or something
Yes,
like that.
yes.
So
Because of
yeah.
safety. You're
Safety,
like, let me
exactly.
Keep my
Security
head, my
and
wits
safety.
about me. Yeah,
Exactly.
Yeah, true,
yeah,
true,
I like the different terrain though. I wish that would be wonderful.
Yeah.
good
But
time.
my problem is I love listening to a book when I walk.
Yeah, I've heard that's a really good way
Yeah.
of like forgetting how much time you've been
Really is.
walking for.
It really is.
Okay.
There's some books I just read. Well, I listened to half of it, but I did read the hard copy as well. Covenant of Water
Okay.
by Abraham Verghese. I think
Oh,
it's 800 pages.
Is that Cutting for Stone?
Yes.
Same person?
Same author.
Okay,
Well
okay,
done,
okay, okay.
Shazz.
Nice.
So I read it last year, but half of it, I mean, I now associate certain places when I see them
Yeah,
with
how
where I was in the
wonderful.
book. You
Yeah.
know, like, oh, that memory comes up of like that chapter.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
wonderful.
yeah.
I like that
Anyways,
idea. I
You
may
can come
take
walk
that on.
here
Okay. Yes.
anytime. I mean, we live far apart, but
Yeah, it's
you
okay.
can
I work
feel
in
like it.
Westlands. It's an
okay,
in-between.
there you go.
We'll figure it
after
out.
work, we can make it happen.
Okay.
Well, I wish we were at the coast because they're having a pretty amazing tournament there right now.
Okay,
Magical
tell me.
Kenya Ladies Open. It is back this year, February 8th through the 10th. People can actually come and watch, which I would love to watch because to me that is perfect. There's no refs to raise my blood pressure. I could just be there in fully supportive mode, enjoy the sunshine.
And it's a good excuse to
Yeah.
get away.
And then you get the walking in. You're
Yes.
walking in this beautiful setting.
Yes.
Yeah, so 500 shillings. You can get your tickets on ticketsasa.com.
Okay.
And Vipingo is a beautiful way to spend the weekend. Starts
Okay.
this week.
You have a bit of time.
Yeah,
Very
a
little
bit of
time,
time.
but you have some time to
You
get
can be there. You can
together.
be there now. Hey, we have SGR. We have so many things. You can just get
Yes,
there. 500
true.
bob,
True,
so
true.
reasonable. I feel like nothing is 500 shillings anymore, but that is. And you can go watch these world-class athletes take over the golf course.
And Women's Open, I like that.
It's fantastic. And this
Well done.
golf course in particular is pretty outstanding. It's recognized by the PGA, and so it's quite special.
Well done.
Yeah, well done to
Vipingo in
Kenya.
general is wonderful.
I've never been. I
They've
would love to
done
go.
some really
Yeah.
good work there.
I
So.
would love to go. Yeah. So this weekend, if you don't have plans,
Okay.
what are your weekend plans?
It's too young. We're not there. It's like I find out as they're happening.
Yes.
I think my sister's trying to pull me to a wedding. We'll see.
Now,
That could
weddings
be
are
fun.
usually on the calendar well in advance. Did you know this
Yeah.
wedding was happening?
Well, no, but I think she had like a last minute, like maybe I want to go with someone fun. So
Listen,
enter a fun person.
You guys are so sweet
So.
because you're often each other's fun person.
We
Which is
are.
pretty amazing.
We drag each other. Actually, she
Yeah.
almost came here, by the way.
I wish she had.
Yeah,
I
let
wish
me
she
tell
had.
you.
I love Annie. And Terry. What? Did we
Listen,
not get in trouble by naming one
Listen,
sister?
the sisters are many, and
Oh,
they're
come for me. And
Yeah.
my sister is, we don't see each other as much as we would like, but she's my fun person too.
There you
I
go.
just tried to get her to quit work for a week.
Yeah.
Not quit the job, but like
Yeah.
take a week off, come meet me.
yeah.
She's like, I cannot.
I'm busy and
Yeah,
important.
I'm busy and important.
There you go.
She would have.
Are you younger or older?
What do you think?
I think she's younger than you.
She is.
Yeah.
I don't know how to feel about your response, but
Yeah.
you're correct. She's younger than me.
No, there's no nothing. Listen, Annie gets told all the time that she's the older one, and I love it.
Yeah, she's the
you know.
but not much. 2.5 years.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, we're now, when you're younger, that feels like a lot. But once you're older, it's like
You have
no,
enough
we're
things
good, we're
in
friends.
common.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have a good time when we see each other. So well, here's to sisters, to women taking over.
Absolutely.
Yeah, cheers,
This is
my
fantastic.
friend. Thank you for being with me
Yes.
this week.
This is such a good call. I love this.
Oh, well, I
Call
love
me
you.
anytime.
Anytime. Well,
if this is the
appreciate
plan, I'm in for sure.
Shazz, you're the best. Cheers. Almost took that lemon down my throat.
The ginger.
The ginger is the best. And that was a very last minute, let's just throw it in and see what happens.
That's the way.
Because the recipe actually calls for ginger liqueur.
Okay.
So I was going to try, I know, I was like, ginger liqueur, that's so specific. Then I Googled, can I make this at home?
Yeah.
You can, but it's like multiple steps. It has to steep. You have to
And how many months does it have to?
Imagine,
Yeah.
exactly. So then I tried to find it. I found it. Then they were out of stock.
Oh,
So then I thought, let's just grate
Playing
some
with your
fresh
emotions,
ginger. Yeah,
yeah.
I don't think I needed
the
anything
fresh
else.
ginger is just fine.
Perfect.
We're here
Yeah,
for it.
Yeah.
We will replicate this when we go home.
Good. Yeah, this was simple. I like a simple cocktail that you can, open your meal with.
Yeah.
And it's just, a nice
Spice and smoke. Smoke and spice.
Spice and smoke. Smoke and spice. Smoke and spice.
Smoke and spice.
But you know what? You do you.
Okay.
Just call it spice and spice. if you
Spice
want.
and Why just where's the smoke?
I guess the whiskey again. I think
Okay.
that's the undertone of the whiskey, right? I
Okay.
think the process of making it requires
Okay.
some heat.
Okay, I thought you were gonna do some really fancy something, put a little smoke thing,
Oh, with
whatever.
the dry ice or
Do we need budget, Lily?
We need budget.
Okay,
Yeah.
fine. Well,
Have you seen those things where they put like the smoke over and then they lift it
yeah,
off?
very
Yes.
dramatic.
We need
So
not only need budget, you need also
extra.
the fire
Yeah.
guys on standby. Because me in this house,
things
be
could happen.
quick.
Yeah, there's so many flammable things. Starting with like
pretty much
hair.
everything is flammable.
My
Oh
hair,
my gosh, the hair, the
synthetic
eyelashes.
hair.
Don't go
Ooh,
to the eyelashes.
these.
Yes, the undergarments.
Paid a lot of money for these.
Yes, the toes. Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. Yeah, so it's better that we just keep the smoke in our imagination and we keep the spice and spice.
That's wonderful.
Me and you, spice and spice. I like it.
Spice and spice. Yay.
All right.